Hello everybody, welcome to Green Hell, and today I'm going to be showcasing the new update, or at least a part of the new update, Spirits of the Amazonia Part 3. If you play Green Hell, you will know that there was an update yesterday for Part 3 of Spirits of the Amazonia, and a new area of the map has been unlocked. Now unfortunately the new map is not as big as the old maps. Here is, I think, the first map, I believe, second map, third map, and then the fourth map. The first map, a part of Spirits of the Amazonia. This is part 1, and part 2 is going to be a lot smaller, but this area is now available to play. I have not gotten the map yet, but this is one of the available spaces that you can take up. It has been pre-cleared out, essentially, and unfortunately it is directly next to a scout path. So 2 scouts will regularly come through this area, come across this wood bridge. There was a tribe over there, but I got a little too close cutting some trees, and we had a bit of a scuffle. But anyways, the scouts go back and forth between that camp. They never really do anything at the camp. They just kind of go there and then go back across the bridge, go around, and then go up that way somewhere to another tribe camp or something like that. But anyways, this area is really the point of the video. This kind of, I guess, settlement area, you can call it, where I've set up camp. Mainly because it's probably just one of the best areas I've found so far as location. Just up that waterfall right there, if you keep following the stream, there is a boiling hot river. It is a river that you cannot collect water from. You cannot step in it. I mean, you can step in it, but it will injure you, so you can't be in there for an extended period of time. You can't swim in it. There's no fish. There's nothing. It's a dead river. So I followed this, or that, all the way to this little location, which I didn't even realize is right near the entrance to the entire area by itself. So I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Scare the capybara off. Man, this game is awesome. It is beautiful. It is intense. If you don't know, Green Hell is one of the most intense survival games. It's single player and multiplayer. The co-op is a little shaky because it's a bit of an early access game and has been for the last couple of years. It is a small development team that works on it. And here's probably one of the worst parts of the game. These little suckers. Spiders. And as you can see, the combat is really shaky. Spiders can bite you. Here's the worst part about it. If you scratch yourself, bump yourself, get bitten, get a rash, get an infection, you can get a worm in your arm. There's all kinds of things that are out here that are trying to injure you and potentially kill you. And that is the whole point of the game. You are stuck in the rainforest where everything is trying to murder you. So like I wanted to show you here, this is the entrance to the new area. If you're not familiar with it, these are the coordinates right here. But you will have to go through the first Spirits of the Amazonia area to get to this area. If you don't know how to do that, there is plenty of videos out there by now, or at least a few that you can find that are well enough detailed to show you. But I am far enough through the area that I do not want to go and show you the entire path. But I just wanted to prove that where I am at currently is extremely close to the entrance of the new area. So if you have the map to the old area, which you probably should, which is this, you can actually see where we are at right now. We are at currently 4340. We'll go ahead and zoom in. 43 and 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43, 40. We are currently right about here. We are literally staring at the bridge, and that's correct. Excuse me. So you can actually go through the entire Spirits of the Amazonia Part 2 and 1 map, and yeah, you're here. So we can go ahead and go back to camp, and I'll showcase a little bit more about why this camp is so freaking awesome. Besides that it is extremely close of the entire area. You have a plethora of resources. There are plenty of capybara that spawn, so pretty much endless food. It is right on a clean-ish water source, so we don't have to worry about ever going out and getting water, which is pretty good. You don't want to go too far for that. Here's a little turtle. Let him live. Got fish set up here, which is really nice. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh, this is actually probably the best part. We got a cave. Just kidding. That's not really a cave. It sort of is a cave. I think one iron vein spawns here, which is pretty decent in my opinion. There's not a lot of iron. And the only available iron is back at my old base, the Anaconda camp. Which, by the way, this save is from, oh man, my planks. They were all piled up nicely before I got off, and now they're all messed up. Before, like a few years ago, I played this game in really early beta, actual early access, and there was a ton. Well, not really a ton, actually. This game was probably smoother back then than it is now. There were a few bugs, but one game-breaking bug I experienced for myself was every time you loaded the game, or I guess went by enough, went past a few days, like you went by, slept a few days in a row, the bags that would normally have tin cans and food in it would respawn the food. So I essentially never had to go out and find food. I could just reload the game and come back to my camp, and boom, I have tons of canned food just waiting for me. And eventually, the whole point of that story, eventually I stockpiled enough empty cans and canned food that I just have enough metal to last me forever. So this right here is actually kind of nice. It's like a fresh start for me, because I have a cave that I can access iron with, and I do believe obsidian can spawn here every once in a while. But as you know, it's pretty rare. So that is nice. I have easy iron, easy obsidian, and enemies can only come from one way in this area. They don't come off the little cliff. They only come, as far as I know, through that little doorway right there, or that space in my house. For some reason, they haven't come this way yet, even though it's entirely more open than this area over here. Whatever, it's a video game. And these guys don't seem like they're too interested in me. When they walk by, they turn the same way, keep going, and then do a 180, come back across the bridge, go over this way, go up that bridge, and like I said, go off in that direction to possibly another camp or whatever. They're on a specific pathing, I assume, since it doesn't seem like they are dynamic in any way. They are just meant to basically rotate between one spot to the other. No way are they meant to deviate from the path unless I interact with them or unless they catch me. So that's what's also really good about this spot is the locals are pretty sparse. And actually, for the time being, this guy's so funny. For the time being, when I was building this before I accidentally got a little too close to their tribe, those guys didn't even care about me. Like I would go to about, I want to say like right about here, and I would chop a tree. They wouldn't care. I would go to right about here. I would chop a tree, but like as soon as I went up to, I think it was like right about here-ish, they took notice of me, and that's when they attacked. So I said, okay. Just to spruce up the place a little bit, I did add my own little tent. I knocked down their tent because it looked just a little messed up. It was glitched. This area, just to warn you, it is new, so there are bugs, of course. But that was the tents were bugged. There were like pieces of it, the pieces of the palm leaves that the NPC huts would be built out of, like the dead looking leaves that are curved. There was like 5 of them sticking out in the wrong direction, and I was like, okay, that's not supposed to be like that, so I tore it down and added my own hut to make it look a little bit better. The turtle is walking through my storage. Dude, get out of my stuff. Alright, anyways. So, one of the better things I like about this area is it's got water, like I said. So, when I fill up my water, well, whenever I want to cook, let's just go ahead and do this. Head and empty this. Changed my binds. Kind of forgot what they were. So, check this out. I can fill it from the ground. That's pretty awesome. Literally anywhere I'm at in this area, I'm pretty sure I can get water from the ground. Now, I don't know if that was a feature added in like a while ago and I wasn't around for it. But as far as I know, especially on the Anaconda camp where I was living before, which is an island surrounded by water in the middle of a lake, you could not just reach into the ground and grab water. You are so adorable. I'm not going to eat you. I'm going to let you walk around. So that is a plus, especially when I have a water filter here. I can just sit here and literally refill it from the ground. Go ahead and I guess I can't do it there. Oh, I can do it there. Yeah, I don't remember that being an option for me in the game previously, reaching to the ground and grabbing water. But that is a plus for this area, as I literally do not have to go back and forth to the water's edge to get any. I can literally just sit here and do whatever I may need. Another plus is I have plenty of fish. Never harvest your fish or birds because they never go bad. The carcasses, I mean. So whenever you need it, you can then harvest them. But for now, you can just throw them on the ground and they'll be good. So anyways, guys, that was all I had to really showcase for you today. This area is amazing. Like I said, it is extremely close to the entrance of the new area. So once you get into Spirits of the Amazonia Part 3 area, you can go ahead and come straight here, set up base. Or if you don't want to, you can go ahead and explore, find a better place. There are a lot of beautiful spots on this map. I do recommend checking them out as much as possible. Do not use mine if you do not want to, but like I said, this is a pretty banging spot. I might add myself because there's plenty to go around, especially cute little turtles. And one thing, the natives that come by pretty frequently have given me too many bones. It's the bone zone over here. So endless bone soup, essentially. If you're into that, you like to make bone soup, it's pretty good. If you have not made it in the game yet, it's pretty good for your character. Does quite a lot. Well, anyways, guys, that is it. I will go ahead and end it here. Do not want to bore you guys too much. And like I said, if you're interested in this area, I highly recommend it. It is worth the find. I have been having a lot of fun and do plan on playing the rest of this update. I can't wait to experience whatever else this update has to offer. I have yet to find the map. I can't wait to find the map so I can actually navigate this area with ease. But for now, it is like I'm playing the game all over again for the first time, and I am super excited. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good day.